Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly love reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading, only take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box, where you can find as well the current list of reading services I offer. So Sagittarius, I'll be channeling messages for the collective of your sign, specifically geared towards the theme of love, romance, and relationships. And I will also then pair it with the cards that I see here. So, Sagittarius, your sign for this time, it does feel like it's not as concerned with romance, and your love life is a little bit, there's something off. There's something not ticking for you, not clicking, not happening the way that would bring you a sense of contentment or fulfillment. And others of you, you're just very much focused more on work and finance, personal goals. And so either you're distracted or you are distracting your relationship issues. For those of you in a relationship, you're avoiding looking at this by pursuing other things, other places, activities, and social relationships to get your mind of whatever problems you might be having with a partner. Because for Sagittarius in a relationship, there's something obviously wrong. When I say wrong, is the Five of Pentacles with the Hanged Man suggests that there's this obvious uncomfortable understanding that something needs to be changed, or something is just not working, or something is losing its power or its hold that once had. So you could feel like you're just not feeling the same, or you're not feeling as invested, or you're not feeling as present, right, with heart and spirit with a partner. And you're just wondering if this is fixable or not. I also feel like the journey here in February for Sagittarius that are having a hard time with someone you love, or you once did at least, is to figure out if something is repairable, fixable, or not. So there's this investigation, this inquiring throughout February when it comes to that. But I also feel like for some of you, you could be very distracted on and off about looking as seriously or as deeply into what is bothering you in this connection. And this can end up just furthering the sensation of slowly letting it die, then acting upon something as you still have a chance to do. So pay strong attention to, if you are in a connection and you're not sure of how you feel, make sure that you're doing whatever you can to find out those answers. Because if you neglect the needs of a relationship right now, or you run or you avoid the work that needs to be done here, then when you actually turn to it, you can find out that the other person has also left the building. So I'm picking on a feeling here that there could be like a mutual sense of giving up, but neither having the guts or the courage to do that for some. For others, it's more on you, but you don't want to talk about it. You also have the Hanged Man and the Seven of Wands. You're very defensive or blocking out the idea of tackling the issues you and a partner have. Some of you could even be in denial, like pretending you're not seeing something. So for those of you dating someone, for those of you that this is not about a serious relationship, but someone you're dating, and things are weird, your advice here is to not ignore red flags. There could be red flags coming up as well when it comes to someone's behaviors, especially around inconsistency, or saying one thing and doing the opposite, or selling you a lot of dreams but not acting upon anything. So, and a lack of action in particular, like a person with a strong difficulty acting, right? Moving, going after what you want, what they want. And some of you could be dealing with a strong Pisces person, like a Pisces person or a person with Pisces traits or placements, or this Pisces season is going to be like affecting your love life quite a lot. I'm also feeling like you have something going on here a little bit secret, like in secret. Could be like a secret affair or a secret work crush situation. So you could be like having a hard time. For those of you, it's just that you're having a hard time confessing your feelings. It could be that as well. Like you have a strong crush on someone. Either you're shy about making a move towards this person, or you don't want to be inappropriate. Maybe this is a work situation and you don't want to cause, like, again, a weird atmosphere, or you don't know enough information about this person. So I'm also seeing you wanting to kind of figure out more information before you make a move here. I'm also feeling some of you already left a relationship and you're just in a recovery phase right now. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups show me that some of you already walked out, but you're still kind of under the effect. Like now that you broke the relationship, you're able to think about it, right? The good, the bad, what lessons it brought into your life, how it changed your perspective on things. Because I feel like there was a situation here that brought the Hangman, so he brought a whole new concept, or he's bringing a whole new concept of how you see relationships and the future ahead. How does that look like? And some of you are in limbo, right? You've left something, but you're not yet in the future. So the present time presents this slowness, this need to investigate, this need to reflect, this need to incorporate reflections of the last relationship or the last emotional investment you've made on someone. And because of this, you could be blocking actually people out, right? Or blocking the energy of love out of your life and keeping things very casual, or keeping things very platonic, or just in the fantasy realm. I see some of you just keeping things in the fantasy with the 7 of Cups. Like for some, you're having a hard time. You don't feel ready to invest in love and relationships, right? To ground your energy, not yet. But others of you have like a dream, or you have a vision as well around the type of person you would like to be with next, or be with in your future timeline. You have like an idea growing on you. Either you have an idea growing on you of the type of relationship you would like to try or experiment, or you have a growing understanding of who that person might be and how that person might stand out from the rest of the options, but things are still foggy. So in February, you're asked to use discernment in your love life, in your love choices, in all situations, being married, in a relationship, dating, or single. It's very important that you use your discernment so you're not deceived, or you don't end up deceiving as well. Because there's expectations here that are likely to not be met, either on one side or the other. And it's also because of timing. Timing is of essence here when it comes to love. And some of you might need to own up to the current truth that you might not be ready as maybe you thought you were. Maybe there's still things of the past affecting you, or maybe there's still things you don't feel energetically ready to give. What I'm feeling is like it's not about where you are in your journey, it's about you maybe not saying it, or you not expressing that to other people that might be causing some confusion. The same way that others might be doing this to you. So pay attention to that red flag as well. If you're dealing with someone that is frustrating you in February, specifically because they're not showing up, they're not doing enough to meet you, actively pursue you. It could be because of this reason. This person might not be as ready as they initially led you to believe they were, and they might be having a hard time explaining that to you. So there needs to be this mutual honesty, right, when it comes to relationship expectations, because your expectations and someone else's expectations that you're dealing with could be slightly different right now. So Sagittarius, I hope you have an amazing, loving month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.